Admit it or not, but wrapping your head around this particular question is as tricky as explaining puns and jokes to a computer. The laughter might be artificial, but it's still worth a bite. On the other thought, nowadays with ChatGPT, I'm not so sure who would be laughing at home. You're presented with 3x3 matrix. Each cell in the matrix has a number inside. In the left column, the numbers are 7, 42, and 40. In the right column, the numbers are 22, 28, and 33. The middle column has number 15 on the top and 37 at the bottom. And you need to calculate the number in the center of the matrix. Your choices for the answers are A, 39, B, 41, C, 43, and last but not least, choice D, 47. Feeling a bit stuck? Well, you're not alone. I feel exactly the same way. But I am a firm believer that you've got this. Whether you're a seasoned problem solver or just starting out, I know that you can do this. Take a deep breath, approach it with creativity, and let's navigate through this challenge together. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. Are you ready? Or at least excited for the mental workout? Let's tackle this puzzle and explore the complexities together. And don't forget to share your brilliance in comments. Your solution might be just the breakthrough we need. To solve this problem, we need to understand the pattern. And to understand the pattern, we need to understand the calculations flow. And calculations start in the upper left corner and go around clockwise and end in the center of the square. Number in the position 1 is given. Then calculations go to the number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and ends in the position 9. And then the pattern here is that the next number is calculated by adding the decrement to the previous number, which is decreased by 1 with each step in the calculations. Let's look at the example. The first number in the upper left corner is given, which is 7. The first decrement number is 8. 7 plus 8 equals 15. The next number is calculated as 15 plus 7, which is 8 minus 1, decrement decreased by 1, and equals to 22. 22 plus 6 equals 28. 28 plus 5 equals 33. 33 plus 4 equals 37. 37 plus 3 equals 40. 40 plus 2 equals 42. So the missing number is calculated as 42 plus 1 and equals 43. So the correct answer here is choice C, 43. This particular question is unique. Trying to understand this question is like explaining the internet to grandparents. A mix of confusion, patience, and a hint of disbelief that there is a right answer in the end. You're presented with the sequence of numbers, and you need to determine the missing number. The numbers are 2, 7, 17, 37, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 57, choice B, 67, choice C, 77, and choice D, 87. Take a close look to see if you can come up with the solution. It's a moment when you might get discouraged, but hey, don't get discouraged here. Whether you're a current subscriber, actively tackling challenging questions regularly, or occasional visitor on this channel trying to learn new skills and get ready for an assessment test, make sure to allocate yourself enough time and think out of the box. Are you ready? Let's move forward so we can compare our answers. And if your solution is better, please make sure to share it in comments so we can all learn. First of all, the modern sequences on the test are not the sequences our grandparents used to solve. In this particular one, you need to consider multiple math operations. Consider that 2 operations might be involved to get to the next number in the sequence. The first number in the sequence is given, it is 2. But the next number is calculated as the double previous number plus 3. Let's look at the examples. The second number is calculated as 2 multiplied by 2 plus 3, which equals 7. The third number is calculated as 7 multiplied by 2 plus 3, which equals 17. The fourth number is calculated as 17 multiplied by 2 plus 3, which equals 37. And the missing number is calculated as 37 multiplied by 2 plus 3, which equals 77. So the correct answer here is choice C, 77. I have to admit, Understanding this particular question is like deciphering toddler's finger painting. Colorful, abstract, but real meaning is anyone's guess. You're presented with three unusually looking shapes. Shapes have numbers inside. The first shape has numbers 5, 9, 17, and then there's 2 in the middle. The second shape has numbers 10, 28, 82, and then 3 in the middle. And then the third shape has number 4 in the middle, number 17 on the top, number 65 on the right, and on the left there is a missing number which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 237. Choice B, 257. Choice C, 277. And last but not least, choice D, 297. I know it looks complex, but don't lose heart and don't get discouraged. We're a supportive community here. Whether you're a seasonal problem solver or just stopping by, I believe that you've got everything what it takes. Take your time, get creative, and let's crack this puzzle together. Are you ready? Let's navigate the complexities together and exchange solutions in the end. Your insights could be the key to unlocking this mystery. Make sure you post your ideas in comments. And as usual, I am happy to share with you the way I solved it. As you might have guessed, the key here is to determine the pattern. We start with the middle number, which is the base. Next number is calculated clockwise, starting from the top, as a base squared to the increment plus 1. Let's look at the example. We start with the first shape. Number 2 is in the middle. 2 squared plus 1 equals 5. 2 in the power of 3 plus 1 equals 9. And 2 in the power of 4 plus 1 equals 17. For the middle shape, the base is 3. The second number is calculated as 3 in the power of 2 plus 1, which equals 10. The next number is calculated as 3 in the power of 3 plus 1 equals 28. And then the last number is calculated as 3 in the power of 4 plus 1, which equals 82. With this in mind, let's calculate the missing shape. We start with the base, which is 4. The next number is calculated as 4 squared plus 1, which equals 17. The following number is calculated as 4 in the power of 3 plus 1, which equals 65. And then the missing number is 4 in the power of 4 plus 1, which equals 257. So the correct answer here is choice B, 257. And now I have a problem for you. You need to compare apples and oranges. Well, not quite to that extent. It's going to be like in that old joke. The car said to the plane. They say comparing our speeds is like comparing apples to oranges. And you know what plane replied? Well, at least I'm flying high while you're down there dealing with the traffic jams. Well, we have a very similar problem here. A car takes 3 hours to travel 210 miles, while a plane covers 1,260 miles in 2 hours. By how many times is the plane faster than the car? And you need to calculate your answer and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 6 times. Choice B, 7 times. Choice C, 8 times. And last but not least, choice D, 9 times. Well, since this is a challenge for you, I'm going to give you a tip. To do the best comparison between apple and orange, you need to peel the orange first. I hope that this was helpful. Make sure when you've cracked the code and solved this problem, share your triumph in comments for a victorious discussion. I'm excited to learn about your solution and offer my feedback. Thanks for participating and good luck solving this intriguing challenge. Well, you wouldn't believe me, but I need to take a shower to clear off this question out of my mind. This assessment test question is as clear as a foggy mirror after a hot shower. You know there's something there, but good luck figuring that out. In this question, you're presented with 3 unusually looking shapes. Each shape has numbers. The first shape has numbers 1, 2, 3, and 5. The second shape has numbers 7, 11, 13, and 17. And the third shape has numbers 12, 15, 20, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 12. Choice B, 25. Choice C, 27. And last but not least, choice D, 29. I'm thinking I need to take a cold shower to get my mind clear so I can solve it. But believe it or not, I have full confidence in you, and I know that you can. Whether you're a current subscriber actively tackling these questions on this channel, or occasional visitor trying to learn new skills and considering a subscription in the future, I have complete faith in your ability to solve this problem. Just make sure to allocate yourself enough time, think out of the box, and maybe pause this video to get to the solution. Are you ready? Let's navigate through the complexities of this question together and compare our solutions in the end. And as usual, if you have a better way to solve this challenge, please make sure to post your solution in comments. To solve it, let's look at the numbers to better understand if we can determine the pattern. To give each shape a reference, let's give them IDs 1, 2, and 3. The first thing that comes to mind when looking at the numbers in those shapes is that we're dealing with prime numbers. In fact, the first two shapes have sequential prime numbers 1, 2, 3, and 5, and then it continues 7, 11, 13, and 17. But then this pattern doesn't go anywhere, because it does not continue in the third shape, which means that the most likely third shape values are calculated based on the values in the shape 1 and 2. And in fact, the number in the third shape is calculated as a sum of numbers in similar position from the first shape, plus the number from the second shape after the 90-degree rotation. Let me explain it to you in 3 simple steps. Let's build a simple table. Each shape has 4 numbers, which means that our table would need to have 4 columns. The first row will have numbers from the first shape, the second row will have numbers from the second shape, and then the third row will have the calculated numbers. If we just put numbers from the same position, the logic doesn't make sense. But as soon as we shift the second row to the left, you see that the math now makes total sense. For example, 1 plus 11 equals 12, 2 plus 13 equals 15, 3 plus 17 equals 20, which means that 5 plus 7 equals 12. So the correct answer here is choice A, 12. I gotta tell you with full certainty that solving this particular problem feels like trying to convince a toddler that nap time is a good idea, a constant struggle with no clear end in sight. Well, the good thing is there is end in sight with this particular question, but let's start with the beginning. You're presented with unusual looking shapes, the combination of circles and triangle. Each shape has 7 numbers. In the first shape, the inside numbers are 5, 2, and 7. The outside numbers are 2, 3, and 4, and then the middle number is 5. In the second shape, the inside numbers are 7, 9, and 8. The outside numbers are 5, 6, and 7, and the middle number is 6. And then in the third shape, the inside numbers are 5, 6, and 8. The inside numbers are 3, 7, and 1, and the middle number is missing, which is something you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 6. Choice B, 7. Choice C, 8. And last but not least, choice D, 9. Don't get discouraged here. We support each other in this channel. Whether you're a current subscriber actively tackling challenging questions, or an occasional visitor trying to learn new skills and considering a subscription in the future, I have full faith in your ability to solve this problem. Just make sure to grant yourself enough time and think out of the box. Are you ready? I know that you solved it already on your own, but just in case, I am going to continue this adventure. Let's navigate the complexities together and exchange solutions in the end. If you have a better way to unlock this mystery, or have any tips on how to solve these types of challenges, please share them in comments. Here's the tip for you on how to solve these types of problems in the future. Because we have inside numbers and the outside numbers, you need to group them and do the calculations. In this particular case, you need to group the numbers on the inside and outside and apply math formula to individual numbers in the groups and to the groups themselves. Let's look at the examples. For example, the first middle number 5 is calculated as the sum of inside numbers 5, 7, and 2 minus sum of the outside numbers 2, 3, and 4. 5 plus 7 plus 2 minus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 5. The calculations for the second shape are very similar. 7 plus 8 plus 9 minus sum of 5 plus 6 plus 7 equals 6. Let's calculate then the missing digit. 5 plus 6 plus 8 minus 3 plus 7 plus 1 equals 8. So the correct answer here is choice C, 8. Prepare to tackle this intriguing assessment test question, designed not just to test your mental math abilities, but also to foster your analytical skills, which you can use in the day-to-day life. You need to determine the missing number, which is located on the top of the pyramid. The other numbers in the pyramid are 8 and 28 in the second row, 4, 4, and 7 in the third row, and 3, 1, 4, and 3 in the fourth row. You need to calculate the missing number and select it out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 26, choice B, 30, choice C, 32, and last but not least, choice D, 36. Let me give you a hint. Consider that I might be trying to mislead you by the way I present the information. Maybe there is another alternative look and how you can look at this data. Are you ready? I think I found my answer, and I am thrilled to compare it with your solution. Let's continue so we can examine our strategies step by step. And if your brilliant approach is better or more efficient, don't hesitate to let us know in comments. Remember how I presented the information to you? I started from the top and went to the bottom. But in fact, you need to start from the low-level numbers and apply math operations to the low-line numbers to calculate the higher-level numbers. To confuse you even more, there are 2 math operations are alternating in the calculations, addition and multiplication. Let's look at the example so you get better understanding. Let's look at the numbers in the bottom left corner. 3 plus 1 equals 4. But 1 multiplied by 4 equals 4. Remember I told you that addition and multiplication are alternating. So the next one would be addition again. 4 plus 3 equals 7. Let's go to the row 2. 4 plus 4 equals 8. But 4 multiplied by 7 equals 28. So to calculate the top number, we need to add 8 and 28 to get to the final result of this, 36. So the correct answer here is choice D, 36. Get ready for a mind-bending question that will make you question your own existence. Well, maybe not to that extreme, but definitely a cognitive workout. You're presented with the very simple expression 5 minus 2 multiplied by 4 plus 7 equals question mark. And question mark is the value that you need to calculate. Once calculated, select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 3, choice B, 4, choice C, 5, and last but not least, choice D, 6. I'm going to give you a hint. Make sure to verify your answer before you move forward. Are you ready? Let's go ahead and dive into this brain teaser together. And remember, if you end up calculating a better way to solve it, please share your answer in comments. The key to solve this challenge is to determine the order of operations. You might have heard the term PEMDAS, which stands for parentheses, brackets, exponents, orders, multiplications, divisions, addition and subtraction, which is also known as BOMDAS, and represents correct way to perform calculations. Let's apply this order to this expression. We first need to do multiplication. 2 multiplied by 4 equals 8. So the updated expression will be 5 minus 8 plus 7. The next operation is from left to right. We need to do subtraction. 5 minus 8 equals minus 3. Next step, minus 3 plus 7 equals 4. So the tip here is always remember to follow the order of operation to get the accurate result in mathematical calculations. The correct answer here is choice B, 4. Do you know what time is it? It's time for your solo quest through this maze of the intellect. And keyword here is solo. Solving this question, though, is like navigating through the maze blindfold, challenging, a bit disorienting, and probably not recommended. You're presented with the sequence of numbers, and you need to calculate the missing number. The numbers you see are 14, 17, 28, 11, 41, 71, 82, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 95, choice B, 72, choice C, 11, and last but not least, choice D, 10. Take a close look to see if you can come up with the answer. Once you solve this challenge independently and conquer the maze, you need to share your victorious solution in comments. I am eager to review them and provide you with my feedback. Thanks for participating and good luck solving this challenge. Here's one of my favorite questions to test your analytical skills and attention to details. You need to determine which of the values is the smallest. And you're presented with 5 different values. The choices are A, 3/4, choice B, 0.6, choice C, 7/12, choice D, 0.7, and last but not least, choice E, 4/5. Take a close look to see if you can come up with the answer. Did you figure it out? I am moving forward to share with you my version of the answer, and obviously if you have a better way to solve it, please make sure to post in comments. To get to the correct answer, we need to convert all the values to the common format. You can convert all the values to decimals, or you convert all the values to fractions. It doesn't matter, but it has to be common. I chose decimal format. 3/4 in decimal is 0.75. 0.6 is 0.6. And 7/12 is 0.583. 0.7 has the same value, and 4/5 is 0.8. Now you can easily see that the smallest value is choice C, 7/12, which is approximately as 0.58333. Did you get to the similar solution? If not, please make sure to post your answer and solution in comments. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you for helping us to become one of the largest YouTube channels to help people become smarter, increase your IQ, and to pass any test. If the content of this video was helpful, please make sure to click the like button to help YouTube algorithm promote this video and help other people to find it faster. Giving us a like is also a way for you to tell us that you need more content like this, and when you tell us, we will deliver it for you in the future. For links to free and premium resources, please check the description and comments of this video. You can also go directly to our website, howtoanalyzedata.net, to download the materials related to this topic. I really appreciate your endorsement, support, and patronage of this channel. And thank you for considering to become a member and considering to subscribe. Please leave feedback, suggestions, or corrections in comments. And all the best on your journey. I'll see you in my next video.